brain knows when you go down. You must be crazy if you think that I'ma slow down. Don't wanna hear it talking shit, fuck the drama. Keep it coming, I'ma send you to your mama. Mr. Whip, 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 get the gun down. Dropping bodies.
Hey everyone, being a fine figure here, and welcome back to the channel. As today we continue unboxing the Plastic Man Collect to Build Wave. Number 3 is Aquaman from McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, of course. Justice League version. I wish there was an image there, but it's just an image of the Plastic Man, which we are getting close to putting together, actually. So stay tuned to that. One more figure to go in the John Stewart Green Lantern. But this particular Aquaman, I remember, it's probably one of my favorite ones from the 90s, at the time that I was almost, winding down, not reading the comics. I do remember him. I remember him especially from the DC versus Marvel Comics storyline that they did. And he was matched up against the Submariner, Namor. And it was just cool, they went back and forth and doing this and that. And anyway, to make a long story short, at the end of the battle, Aquaman cheated. And he said, he told the Namor he was too noble to cheat. And he ended up dropping a killer whale on top of Namor. And he won his battle. And, whichever world won would end up surviving. The other one would have gone away. It turned out into a big old crossover where a lot of characters fused into or mutated into certain characters. But that's another story. You should pick that up. You should pick up that read. It's actually interesting. It's actually pretty cool. But today it's all about Namor. Again, number 3 on the Collect to Build or Build a Figure Plastic Man. I can't wait to get that piece together and put them all together. But as we do here on the channel, I'm going to get this figure out of the box and I will be right back. All right, now that we have Aquaman out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories. It doesn't really bring any accessories, but your standard McFarlane stand, don't leave home without it. And of course, the data file trading card with a nice image there of Aquaman, Arthur Curry, and a little bio there if you want. And if you want to read it, just pause it there. And of course, he's got that black, I guess, chrome instead of the silver, which this is also the wave that I think this is the wave that has like the most platinum. The only platinum version we didn't get was a Batman, but Superman and blue. The blue electric Superman has the red platinum. This one has with the black. So it's a lot more black there. The metal, everything's all black. And then also the John Stewart Green Lanterns also has a platinum version out there. I'm good with this one. Obviously, if I come across this one, I'm not going to pass it on. But again, it's around my area. Like I've always preached in all my videos, it's terrible. I mean, the only platinum that I've seen around in my area ever was like the first Superman. After that, it is so impossible. They're always empty. The targets are just terrible. They're terrible. I mean, I was just in there one today, and there was nothing. Like, it was totally cleaned out. It was unbelievable. Like, I'm going to have to like now travel away 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour away to find a good target because the ones in my area are just terrible. And it's hard to find anything on them. I'm better off half of the time just ordering the stuff and have it shipped to my house because toy hunting to the targets in my area, it's worthless, it's useless. Along with the Walmarts too, they're just terrible. But anyway, data file card there, and it brings another set of arms, like the normal arms, not non-stretch arms for Plastic Man. And again, stay tuned because this is actually starting to look really good. I can't wait to put it together. Anyway. Now, right off the bat, out of all the Aquamans that I own, which is not really a lot of them, it's a few. Most of them are there, as you can see. This is great. This is probably the best, in my opinion, to me. The tone, especially, he's got the nice tan. They finally did a nice skin tone on Aquaman. Instead of that paled white, usually all his figure has. Now, one of the page puncher has a little bit color to it. But that version he just looks like it just looks terrible. He looks more like Zeus than he does Aquaman. But I mean, obviously it is a repaint. They've added this metal for his arm, his cyborg arm, which is actually really nicely done. The details on it, but it is the endless winter Aquaman. But the improvement that they have done on the sculpt, especially on the head sculpt on this figure, it is incredible. Gone is the side eye that this particular version has. I mean, look at that skin tone. I mean, this is great. I mean, he's a man of the sea. He's, you know, I know he's in the water, but he's always out there in the sun. But I mean, look at that. I mean, the details on it, they trimmed him out. You know, they got his beard nice and tight now. It's not all scruffy like here. Look at that. He got a shave, he got a cut, everything. He got it trimmed down. The hair is still the same, but they added another tone to the hair. So as you can see, it actually looks much, much better. But man, I mean, it's like day and night. There's two head sculpts. This is incredible. Look at the details of the eyes there. All right, enough of you. Man, this is incredible. I am digging it. Look at that. You can actually see the wrinkles in the tone and the forehead. I mean, they really put a lot of time into this one. And that's the way it should be. Look at that profile. Now, that's actually pretty cool. Again, I mean, it just looks terrible. The improvements are much, much better. And of course, he's got the details. Look at all that battle damage. Look at all that on the suit itself. I mean, it's all over. I mean, this is great to see. Look at that. It's got all those dents and stuff from, man, the arm is taking a beating. Now that's detail there. I didn't think I was going to spend a lot of time in this figure because obviously, like I said before, he's Endless Winter. It's the same sculpt. We've seen it already numerous times. But the deco and the tone that they put on some of these, it's incredible. They actually did a really good job. Now the painting there, as you can see, it went a little bit on the skin. But hey, that is fine with me. I can live with it. I mean, even all the straps, like all the strap has some sort of either damage or scratches and stuff all over. Like, this is great. That's what you want to see. I mean, and for the price, $25, can't beat it. Again, I don't know if, I mean, he already has a half a trident, not even a two-dent in his arm, his spear there. So he really doesn't need a trident. So I'm okay with having the fist instead of an open trigger finger hand for Aquaman because, you know, this is the version he didn't have one. So the details on the belt, again, it is the same. The color on it is just a little bit brighter. It stands out more. And of course, he's got the black, and they kind of, it would have been nice if they would have just get the fish scales all over the side instead of just there. I think it would have looked good. It just have the green in and scale it all the way down. That's probably the only miss that I can see with this figure. And again, everything is the same as you can see. Even the fins are the same. Oh, let me go down there. Fins are the same, legs are the same. Digging the like sort of metallic like green colors of it. And again, they nailed it. They had me at the face. I mean, look at that. And then of course his hook also has signs of the battle and damage and scratches and stuff. And again, that's a nice touch. I mean, it's common sense and stuff that you should have. And it does have a little articulation. I guess you can swivel it around. Yeah, you can break yourself. No, I'm just, but yeah, look at that. This tone, this muscle stand out, the details. He's got the, yep, Endless Winter, but like 2.0, man. This is great. But yeah, I mean, this is incredible. Now, again, if you look at all the Aquamans, the ones I own, and even the ones some of you guys might have out there, like they always, for some reason, had that pale skin. You have the Endless Winter. The Page Puncher came pretty close with having that gauntlet there on his shoulder. But he just looks like an older man, like it could be his father, like, you know what I mean? It's like really old, like almost like medieval old type look. But this one here, he nailed it. Yeah. And again, this has grown into me. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I picked it up because it was on sale, and I already had, you know, the rest of the wave, and I said, I might as well just get Aquaman. And but it's growing on me, but I'm still, that big gauntlet piece it's a pain, but I do dig the chrome and all that stuff that they put on it. And of course, the digital release recent, same sculpt that they used for the Happy Aquaman. I mean, they just, the coloring on it, you know, reminds me of this classic cartoon, but the face is just doesn't go with the figure. And the more I see it, and I look at it on the shelf, and I mess around, we try to do poses on it, I ended up always going back to putting that Flashpoint head sculpt that came with the Flash there. That actually, it's pretty cool. But you know, I have it back on the Flash because I'm gonna take some pictures with it on. So, but yeah, the face sculpts on it, it just doesn't do it for me. You know, Aquaman to me, like the movie, it's a loner, you know, sort of like a mean guy, and they just made him way too happy on this sculpt. And of course, he does pair up pretty good with Aqualad, which I kind of lost it's somewhere. I haven't kind of lost one of his weapons there, but yeah, she looks pretty good next to Aquaman there, Aqualad there. Let's see, let's give him a little, yeah, they actually match up pretty well. So I'm digging this color here. Also on Aqualad is actually a pretty good figure. I actually like it very much. I didn't know how I was gonna feel with that version, but it actually worked pretty well. So 3 down, 1 more to go. It's coming up now. I'll be loading that video up soon as this one goes up, so it'll be up, so stay tuned for that one. And again, we're coming close. We'll be putting the Plastic Man together, which I'm waiting for that. It's about time we got a Plastic Man. And so far, all the different hands and different heads, and all that's left is the legs. So again, as always, thank you for tuning in, guys, and stay tuned for the videos. More are coming. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Hit the notification. Tell me what you think of this Aquaman. Has to be up there in the top as far as McFarlane releases of Aquaman. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And as always, appreciate your support. New York Backyard Legend, you should get your hands on this. I don't know if you picked it up yet. I've seen a few of your recent videos, always very entertaining. So hopefully I'd like to see your opinion on this figure. I saw bones, and you know, it's all on you now. So as always, take care of yourself, continue to support each other, and I will see you later.